Hey humans, Coach Mindy here with your Find the Drive workout of the day. Today we have belly up, 2 rounds, not 4 time of the following. You're going to start out with 20 strict overhead sit-ups into 30 flutter kicks, 40-second of a high plank hold, 50 alternating bicycle sit-ups. Then we're kind of descend out from that. Another 40-second high plank hold, 30 hollow rocks, and then close out the round with 20 elbow to knee sit-ups. In between round 1 and round 2, you have a firm 2-minute rest. There's going to be a temptation not to do the full 2 minutes, but it's so important and very specific why there's 2-minute rest there, so don't cheat yourself. There's no rush on this. It's not for time. It's for a really good full core set abdominal burn. That first round should explain everything though. All right, to get you ready for that, we're going to go through our warm-up 2 times, starting out with a single leg balance. For your single leg balance, you're going to hold each position for 20 seconds. So normally I would encourage you to find a spot on the wall to stare at, but if you really want to be precise and watch a clock, that's okay. Just try to have it out in front of your face so you can maintain balance. First position, foot forward and flexed. Keep that toe pulled back nice and tight, tension through the leg. You're going to do 20 seconds there, then out to the side. 20 seconds here, also keeping that foot flexed, and from the side view it should be even. The tendency will do this, or will maybe even drift a little bit backwards. Pretend like you're between 2 panes of glass, keep tension in that body, and keep that foot flexed. Next position, it's backwards. Same thing, keep that foot flexed, keep that leg straight back, and keep your torso upright. We're not leaning into this. This should be a burn right back here in the leg. Again, 20 seconds, and then your final position, knee up as high as you can go, foot flexed, 20-second there. So you have 4 positions on your right, 4 positions on your left, 20 seconds each. After that, we're going to go through the next movements, 10 reps each, starting out with good mornings. Fingertips by your ears, shoulder blades pinched together, soft bend in the knee. And hinge, standing tall, squeeze your butt, squeeze your gut. 10 total reps. Then you're going to take your legs out double shoulder wide for a wide leg hinge. It's exactly what it sounds like. Fingertips by ears, pinch your shoulder blades together, push your hips back, shifting your weight back, keeping your back flat, and then stand tall. From the side, it'll look like this. So this is not about touching the ground. This is not about rounding out. We want to keep that back nice and flat, make it a 90-degree angle with our body. You should feel a nice stretch in the hamstrings. Stand tall, squeeze your butt, squeeze your gut. Keeping those legs out wide still, we're going to do a windmill stretch. Right hand on my chest, left hand goes to the ground. I twist to my right, raise my right hand. My palm and my face facing the same direction. Return my hand to my chest, and then change sides. A reminder, the reason we put our hands on our chest is to ensure that our face and our palm are the same direction. If we just kind of jump into it, our body will naturally want to do this, twisting our palm away, and that puts a lot of torque on the front of your shoulder, and we want to avoid that. Your next movement is going to be a high plank toe touch. Though toe touch is in the name, the toe being touched is not the objective. The twist and stretch along the side are what's important. So it looks like this. High plank, pushing back into downward dog, looking under your armpit and reaching for your toes. Again, the toe touch is not the objective. You're looking for that deep twist, stretch along the side, rock back forward, and then change sides. You're going to do 10 total reps there. Then your next movement will also be on the ground, and it's going to be our lizard lunge with a twist. So on your last shift forward to high plank, you can step your right foot out, side of your right hand. Drop that back knee. Your right elbow goes to the inside of your right foot, and you twist up. Then we change sides. So you twist to whatever leg is forward. You drop your elbow first to get a stretch on the hamstring and that hip, and then you rotate forward. 10 total reps, 5 per side, alternating, and then we're going to go to all fours for our bird dog. Quad position, wrists underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. You're going to bring opposite hand to elbow into center, and then extend out long, trying to keep that belly tight. You're not alternating for this movement. You do 5 on the right and then 5 on the left. It's a nice controlled stretch, and you should feel some good oblique work in there to stabilize you. So 2 times through that warm-up, including that balance, and remember that balance is 20 seconds in each position, to get you ready for belly up. 2 rounds, not for time. This workout starts with 20 strict overhead sit-ups. Strict meaning we're not using our arms or shoulders for momentum, and we're keeping our legs long and straight. You can use any type of weight for this overhead movement. Dumbbell, kettlebell, bottle of water, textbook, it doesn't matter. That's more about that overhead position. So laying flat, whatever you're using up in front of your face, this is the only place it goes. Keep your eye focused on that object. Legs are flexed, toes are pulling back, and sitting up. That weight goes straight overhead, and your eye line stays on it the whole time. All the way back down, all the way up. Keeping that back flat, pressing that chest past your hip crease. You're going to do 20 reps there. Then your object can go to the side for our flutter kicks. Reminder, our flutter kicks, each leg is 1 rep. Right, left equals 1. You're going to be doing 30 of these. All right, so first, fingertips by the ears, crunching up, lifting head and shoulders off the ground, point your toes, and then kick. Keeping those legs nice and flexed. Your feet are low if you're able to keep full back contact. And it's a short, sharp kick. It's one of the only times I'll tell you to point your toes. That helps you keep tension in your quad, gives you more clearance. If, however, you find your back arching and pulling up off the ground and you get a pocket that's pretty big in your lower back, maybe lift those legs up a little bit higher. So 30 reps there, and then roll over for 40 seconds of a high plank position. High plank, feet hips width apart, wrists underneath the shoulder, pressing hard with the arms, keeping tension in the body, making sure our hips don't sink, and making sure we're not in a pike position. Your face should be out in front of your hands and push hard against the floor. We want to make sure we don't sink down to this and go onto our neck and our shoulders, and we don't want that. 40 seconds there, rolling back over for alternating bicycle sit-ups. You will be doing 50 of these, 25 per side. It is alternating, so you're welcome. Couple options here. This is what we're looking for. So your knee and your chest meet at the top, and then you rotate. Notice my elbow is nowhere near my knee. It's swiping above. I'm not doing a crunch and trying to tap. The objective is a nice, clean twist of the body. Leg goes down, I go down, changing sides. If it is not in the cards for us to do that at the same time, option number 2, sitting up, bringing your knee in, and then twisting. Again, the important component is the twist. We're not rounding out and pulling our head down towards our knee. It's taking our chest to our knee and getting that twist. And that's what we're looking for. 50 reps there. Rolling back over for another 40-second high plank hold. Then we're going to do the final 2 movements, hollow rock, and then our knee to elbow sit-ups, or elbow to knee sit-ups. All right, so our hollow rock looks like this. So it is a short, controlled rock, keeping your body in that hollow position with your legs nice and flexed and your arms overhead. Always getting into that position by curling up into a ball first, lifting your shoulders and head off the ground, extend your arms overhead, and then extend your legs. If this is a little bit too much and you find your back arching away from the ground, we can again tuck up, arms overhead, but extend one leg. The rock is generated by your abs and your midline, where we don't want to get into a really big swooping rock where we're using momentum versus control. If you are going to do single leg, that's totally fine. Just break up the reps. Don't alternate each one. That can get a little bit clunky. So I would do a certain set, maybe 15 on one side, then 15 on the other. If rocking in this position is not in the cards, let's just try holding the position. And you can count in your head, and maybe we do 15 on one leg and then 15 on the other. The point, keep those shoulders and that head off the ground. Keep that lower back flush with the floor. Your final movement is that elbow to knee sit-up. So we lay all the way flat, coming into center, bringing your elbows towards your knee. If you'd like, you can keep your head and feet off the ground for all 20 reps. If you find that this gets painful in your lower back because it's hitting a point, we can turn these into standard sit-ups, bringing your knees in and reaching again for your heels. That way we're still getting that full range of motion and keeping that back flat. No rounding out. Keep that chest up and proud. All right, so it's a big round with a lot of reps. So that 2 minutes of rest is very important. It's a specific reason why it's 2 minutes. Don't cut corners on that. And then start again at the top. Not for time. 2 complete rounds. I would recommend warming up each of these movements. Maybe do a couple reps of each before starting. See if maybe there is a rep that we need to scale down. Like maybe 50 alternating bicycle sit-ups is not in the cards. 40 is. That's totally fine. It's your fitness. Let me know if you have any questions or need some suggestions. Otherwise, have a great workout.